Unemployment insurance weekly claims. Transmission of materials in this release is embargoed until 8:30 a.m. Eastern, Thursday, February 4, 2021. Seasonally adjusted data. In the week ending January 30th, the advance figure for seasonally adjusted initial claims was 779,000, a decrease of 33,000 from the previous week's revised level. The previous week's level was revised down by 35,000 from 847,000 to 812,000. The 4-week moving average was 848,250, a decrease of 1,250 from the previous week's revised average. The previous week's average was revised down by 18,500 from 868,000 to 849,500. The advanced seasonally adjusted insured unemployment rate was 3.2% for the week ending January 23, a decrease of 0.2 percentage point from the previous week's unrevised rate. The advance number for seasonally adjusted insured unemployment during the week ending January 23 was 4,592,000, a decrease of 193,000 from the previous week's revised level. The previous week's level was revised up 14,000 from 4,771,000 to 4,785,000. The 4-week moving average was 4,881,750, a decrease of 120,000 from the previous week's revised average. The previous week's average was revised up by 3,750 from 4,998,000 to 5,001,750. Unadjusted data. The advance number of actual initial claims under state programs, unadjusted, totaled 816,247 in the week ending January 30, a decrease of 23,525, or minus 2.8%, from the previous week. The seasonal factors had expected an increase of 9,880, or 1.2%, from the previous week. There were 224,664 initial claims in the comparable week in 2020. In addition, for the week ending January 30, 48 states reported 348,912 initial claims for pandemic unemployment assistance. The advance unadjusted insured unemployment rate was 3.6% during the week ending January 23, a decrease of 0.1 percentage point from the prior week. The advance unadjusted level of insured unemployment in state programs totaled 5,094,605, a decrease of 127,726, or minus 2.4%, from the preceding week. The seasonal factors had expected an increase of 64,804, or 1.2%, from the previous week. A year earlier the rate was 1.5% and the volume was 2,152,733. The total number of continued weeks claimed for benefits in all programs for the week ending January 16 was 17,835,525, a decrease of 486,405 from the previous week. There were 2,108,515 weekly claims filed for benefits in all programs in the comparable week in 2020. During the week ending January 16, extended benefits were available in the following 20 states: Alaska, California, Connecticut, District of Columbia, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois, Massachusetts, Michigan, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, the Virgin Islands, and Washington. Initial claims for UI benefits filed by former federal civilian employees totaled 1,914 in the week ending January 23, a decrease of 261 from the prior week. There were 1,168 initial claims filed by newly discharged veterans, a decrease of 261 from the preceding week. There were 19,242 continued weeks claimed filed by former federal civilian employees the week ending January 16, an increase of 1,176 from the previous week. Newly discharged veterans claiming benefits totaled 8,613, a decrease of 930 from the prior week. During the week ending January 16, 50 states reported 7,217,713 continued weekly claims for pandemic unemployment assistance benefits and 50 states reported 3,603,098 continued claims for pandemic emergency unemployment compensation benefits. The highest insured unemployment rates in the week ending January 16 were in Alaska, 6.4, Pennsylvania, 6.4, Nevada, 6.1, Illinois, 5.7, Kansas, 5.7, Connecticut, 5.4, New Mexico, 5.4, Rhode Island, 5.2, Massachusetts, 5.0, and New York, 4.9. The largest increases in initial claims for the week ending January 23 were in Florida, plus 23,592, Ohio, plus 7,002, New York, plus 4,065, Maryland, plus 2,450, and Arizona, plus 1,028, while the largest decreases were in California, minus 59,016, Kansas, minus 8,495, Georgia, minus 7,896, Pennsylvania, minus 6,341, and Tennessee, minus 6,016. Unemployment insurance data for regular state programs. Week ending January 30. Initial claims seasonally adjusted 779,000. Initial claims not seasonally adjusted 816,247. 4-week moving average seasonally adjusted 848,250. Week ending January 23. Insured unemployment seasonally adjusted 4,592,000. Insured unemployment not seasonally adjusted 5,094,605. 4-week moving average seasonally adjusted 4,881,750. Insured unemployment rate seasonally adjusted 3.2%. Insured unemployment rate not seasonally adjusted 3.6%. Initial claims filed in federal programs unadjusted. Week ending January 30. Pandemic unemployment assistance 348,912. Week ending January 23. Federal employees UCFE 1,914. Newly discharged veterans UCX 1,168. Continued weeks claimed filed for UI benefits in all programs unadjusted. Week ending January 16. Total 17,835,525. Footnotes. SA seasonally adjusted data, NSA not seasonally adjusted data. Continued weeks claimed represent all weeks of benefits claimed during the week being reported, and do not represent weeks claimed by unique individuals. 1. Prior year is comparable to most recent data. 2. Most recent week used covered employment of 142,133,208 as denominator. 3. Information on the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance (PUA) program can be found in UIPL 16-20, PUA program information. 4. Information on the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation (PEUC) program can be found in Unemployment Insurance Program Letter, UIPL 17-20, PEUC program information. 5. Information on the EB program can be found here, EB program information. 6. Some states maintain additional benefit programs for those claimants who exhaust regular benefits, and when applicable, extended benefits. Information on states that participate, and the extent of benefits paid, can be found starting on page 4-4 of this link, Extensions and Special Programs PDF. 7. Information on STC work sharing can be found starting on page 4-8 of the following link, Extensions and Special Programs PDF. 8. Totals include PUA unemployment for the appropriate corresponding week. Advanced state claims, not seasonally adjusted. Initial claims filed during week ended January 30. U.S. total 816,247. Insured unemployment for week ended January 23. U.S. total 5,094,605. Note: advance claims are not directly comparable to claims reported in prior weeks. Advance claims are reported by the state liable for paying the unemployment compensation, whereas previous weeks' reported claims reflect claimants by state of residence. In addition, claims reported as work-share equivalent in the previous week are added to the advance claims as a proxy for the current week's work-share equivalent activity. Asterisk denotes OUI estimate. Asterisk denotes state estimate. Seasonally adjusted US weekly UI claims in thousands. Week ending January 30, 2021. Initial claims 779. Week ending January 23, 2021. Insured unemployment, 4,592. Pandemic unemployment assistance claims, not seasonally adjusted. PUA initial claims filed during week ended January 30th. U.S. total, 348,912. PUA continued claims for week ended January 16th. U.S. total, 7,217,713. Note, information on the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance (PUA) program can be found in UIPL 16-20, PUA program information. Backdated claims may be included in these figures. Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation continued claims, not seasonally adjusted. PEUC claims filed during weeks ended January 16th. U.S. total, 3,603,098. Note, information on the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation (PEUC) program can be found in Unemployment Insurance Program Letter, UIPL 17-20, PEUC program information. Extended Benefits (EB) continued claims, not seasonally adjusted. EB claims filed during weeks ended January 16th. U.S. total, 1,702,647. Note, information on the EB program can be found here, EB program information. Initial claims filed during week ended January 23, totals, 839,772. Insured unemployment for week ended January 16, totals, 5,222,331. Figures appearing in columns showing over the week changes reflect all revisions in data for prior week submitted by state agencies. 1. The Unemployment Compensation Program for Federal Employees (UCFE) and the Unemployment Compensation for Ex-Service Members (UCX) exclude claims filed jointly under other programs to avoid duplication. 2. Rate is not seasonally adjusted. The source of U.S. total covered employment is BLS. Unadjusted initial claims for week ended January 23, 2021. States with an increase of more than 1,000. State change. State supplied comment. Florida, plus 23,592. Ohio, plus 7,002. New York, plus 4,065. Layoffs in the healthcare and social assistance, professional, scientific, and technical services, and educational services industries. Maryland, plus 2,450, Arizona, plus 1,028, states with a decrease of more than 1,000. State change. State supplied comment. California, minus 59,016. Fewer layoffs in the service industry. Kansas, minus 8,495. Georgia, minus 7,896. Fewer layoffs in the manufacturing, accommodation and food services, trade, administrative and support and waste management and remediation services, and transportation and warehousing industries. Pennsylvania, minus 6,341. Fewer layoffs in the accommodation and food services, transportation and warehousing, administrative and support and waste management and remediation services, and educational services industries. Tennessee, minus 6,016. Massachusetts, minus 4,884. Louisiana, minus 4,336. Kentucky, minus 4,025. Michigan, minus 3,384. Fewer layoffs in the manufacturing industry. Washington, minus 3,073. Virginia, minus 2,761. Missouri, minus 2,274. Fewer layoffs in the accommodation and food services, manufacturing, and administrative and support and waste management and remediation services industries. Minnesota, minus 1,920. New Mexico, minus 1,794. Texas, minus 1,703. Oregon, minus 1,608. Wisconsin, minus 1,544. South Carolina, minus 1,506. Colorado, minus 1,447. Mississippi, minus 1,318. Iowa, minus 1,129. Fewer layoffs in the construction and manufacturing industries. Technical notes. This news release presents the weekly unemployment insurance (UI) claims reported by each state's unemployment insurance program offices. These claims may be used for monitoring workload volume, assessing state program operations, and for assessing labor market conditions. States initially report claims directly taken by the state liable for the benefit payments, regardless of where the claimant who filed the claim resided. These are the basis for the advance initial claims and continued claims reported each week. These data come from ETA 538, Advance Weekly Initial and Continued Claims Report. The following week initial claims and continued claims are revised based on a second reporting by states that reflect the claimants by state of residence. These data come from the ETA 539, Weekly Claims and Extended Benefits Trigger Data Report. A. Initial claims. An initial claim is a claim filed by an unemployed individual after a separation from an employer. The claimant requests a determination of basic eligibility for the UI program. When an initial claim is filed with a state, certain programmatic activities take place, and these result in activity counts, including the count of initial claims. The count of U.S. initial claims for unemployment insurance is a leading economic indicator because it is an indication of emerging labor market conditions in the country. However, these are weekly administrative data which are difficult to seasonally adjust, making the series subject to some volatility. B. Continued weeks claimed. A person who has already filed an initial claim and who has experienced a week of unemployment then files a continued claim to claim benefits for that week of unemployment. On a weekly basis, continued claims are also referred to as insured unemployment, as continued claims reflect a good approximation of the current number of insured unemployed workers filing for UI benefits. The count of U.S. continued weeks claimed is also a good indicator of labor market conditions. While continued claims are not a leading indicator, they roughly coincide with economic cycles at their peaks and lag at cycle troughs. They provide confirming evidence of the direction of the U.S. economy. C. Seasonal adjustments and annual revisions. Over the course of a year, the weekly changes in the levels of initial claims and continued claims undergo regularly occurring fluctuations. These fluctuations may result from seasonal changes in weather, major holidays, the opening and closing of schools, or other similar events. Because these seasonal events follow a more or less regular pattern each year, their influence on the level of a series can be tempered by adjusting for regular seasonal variation. These adjustments make trend and cycle developments easier to spot. At the beginning of each calendar year, the Bureau of Labor Statistics provides the Employment and Training Administration (ETA) with a set of seasonal factors to apply to the unadjusted data during that year. Concurrent with the implementation and release of the new seasonal factors, ETA incorporates revisions to the UI claims historical series caused by updates to the unadjusted data. U.S. Department of Labor news materials are accessible at http://www.dol.gov.